All right, Chase, we'll see you then. A conversation about how to handle future data centers turned tense in Tooele County tonight. A packed public hearing included heated exchanges and at least one person who was escorted out by law enforcement.
Yeah, county leaders say they're trying to put zoning rules in place before a data center or other large development is ever proposed. But as Ariel Harrison shows us tonight, for many in the community, the debate is getting real personal.
Yeah, tonight's hearing was not about approving a data center. It was about writing the rules for them. But as people packed the meeting room here tonight, it became clear very quickly many aren't waiting for that proposal to start asking those tough questions. Krista and Christopher Adelot don't usually come to this building.
Do you typically come to these meetings?
No,
We don't.
But tonight they made an exception. The possibility of future data centers brought them through the door.
We just want our voice to be heard.
They weren't the only ones. The public hearing filled the room, with many lining up to speak.
I have deep concerns about water usage with this project.
Several questioned county leaders about water, power, traffic, and whether data centers belong in Tooele County at all.
It is much easier to prevent them from being built than it is to hold them accountable.
At times, the back and forth grew heated. One person was escorted from the meeting by law enforcement. For Krista and Christopher, the concern comes from watching their community grow.
The community's experienced a lot of growth, and it's obviously impacted various resources out here.
The county leaders say that's why they're having this conversation now, before any company submits a proposal.
currently we don't have a use or a land use for a data center. So we're just trying to get ahead of it, knowing that this could be something in the future that somebody applies for here within our county.
The proposed ordinance would create what county leaders call guardrails, laying out where data centers could be built and what standards they'd have to meet. For Krista and Christopher, they hope the conversation continues.
We want to minimize the growth, not eliminate the growth.
Now, this meeting got started at 7 o'clock. I was just updated. It wrapped up in the last little bit, so went on for well over 2 hours. I was informed the issue was tabled for tonight, but told by a commissioner that they plan to bring it back up in a work session next month, involving the public in some way with that. He did stress to me also that there is currently a moratorium when it comes to data centers in place here in Tooele County. But coming up later in this very newscast, I look at a separate discussion that's taking place involving data centers, tax breaks. I ask lawmakers about that. That's coming up in just a bit. But for now, reporting live in Tooele County, Ariel Harrison, KUTV 2 News.